You had to look down at your boobs then to see if you had your mic on, didn't you? So hi and welcome back. Now, as we said at the end of the last video, we're heading to a goat farm. Well, we've had an interesting turn of events this morning. Basically, as we were halfway to the goat farm, we got a text off the guy that owns the goat farm, enlightening us to the fact that the bushfire in the Grampians, which is not far from Mount Gambier, Mount Gambier, all the smoke was blowing very much towards them. We had noticed it was a bit smoky this morning as we've been travelling. Anyway, long story short, this particular chap happens to be a volunteer firefighter. So being as the town that they live in, Millicent, is quite close to Mount Gambier and therefore relatively close, about 200 k's in actual fact, away from the bushfire, we said, is it safe? You know, are we still coming? And I suppose being a volunteer firefighter, he said, look, at the end of the day, if you can avoid it, I would, just to be on the safe side. He said, where are you? And we said, we've just stopped in a place called Robe. Robe, turns out, is a beautiful little town. So he said, if I was you, I'd stay where you are for a couple of nights. So that's exactly what we've done. So this is the Robe Holiday Park. You're only seeing a fraction of it here. This is just one corner. But it's very nice, it's woody, it's clean. We've got power and electric. We booked in for 2 nights, $40 a night. So we're settled in here for a couple of nights and hopefully everything will blow over, so to speak, and in a couple of days we'll hit the goat farm. But for now, we've just had a cup of tea and we're about to go and explore Robe town. It's also quite handy. Today is Saturday and tomorrow happens to be this lovely lady here's birthday. So we're in with a reasonable chance of potentially finding a nice place to eat tomorrow night for Angie's birthday. I'll not tell you how old she is. So this is the town of Robe, which has got quite a bit going on. So we'll find a parking spot and have a little bit of a wander. Well, quite aptly, we have parked outside me and Miss Jones. How's that? Ha ha ha! Just got to try and stay in the shade because the floor's a bit hot for Sid. About 30 degrees, isn't it?
Yeah, which is a bit high for him, really. It's 29 point something.
So considering we didn't know anything about Robe, we've kind of looked out a bit, really. It's a nice site and a nice town. I was just talking briefly to a guy. Yeah, this guy is just driven up from Mount Gambier area and he said it is very smoky down there. So he said it's got considerably better as they've come up this end, so better safe than sorry, really.
There it is, Caledonian Hotel.
Yeah, the lady at the site recommended this Caledonian Hotel. She said it's very old place, but good food. See if we can get a bit of a sneaky peeky of the menu. Well, the menu at the Caledonia looked pretty reasonable.
Yeah,
nice.
Let's
see what else we can find though. I hope the camera is picking up the colour of that water because it looks lovely from here. A little bit seaweedy there, which is a shame. Yeah, it is a bit seaweedy. Very nice view. Well, that's an interesting paint job.
Spray can.
It's probably not too the same, you know. This looks like quite a nice harbour.
Stay here,
Just
babe.
have a quick nosy.
Stay here.
That's very nice. Boat ramps over there in the distance. I guess if you live in Robe, you've got to have a boat. Them's the rules. These are Robe Marina apartments, which look very nice. And the other side, they look over the water. This is the other side of the apartments, and they've got the view. Nice to look over the harbour, but that's a bit better, isn't it? It's a very picturesque little holiday town for sure. That looks a very purposeful vehicle, doesn't it? That looks very much like a mine under that sign.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Left over from the war. The rise of Robe. Speciality breads.
Mm-hmm. Come on.
Fish and chips. This looks an interesting place. Mexican. Trying to find somewhere to go tomorrow night. What's that over there?
This is ice cream shop. What it looks like it might be shut
Ice
down.
cream shop? Ooh!
Is it open though?
It says, oh, we need to go and investigate that. Anything that says ice cream shop that big over the door has to be good. And it's warm. Things are looking good for this place. Well, that was very nice. We had a couple of very nice mint and chocolate chip cones. And they were lovely, weren't they, babe?
Beautiful.
Well, I think Robe is a very nice little town.
Beautiful.
This looks an interesting place. It's got quite a quirky menu.
Oh, is it?
Woodstock wines.
I had a Molly, now got a Sunny who's on her way out, and quick.
Here we are. We've done a full lap. So this could be a new feature. Cooking with Carl. What do you think? We're on stir fry tonight and a little bit of cheating. Don't want it to be too difficult. Sid's decided to take a nap, and I'm taking advantage of the Wi-Fi that we've got at this site and uploading the next Handlebars and Holidays treat for you all. How does that look? Looks pretty good, doesn't it? So just had a very nice dinner. Sort of a chicken stir fry type thing, which I can't take all the credit for, because Angie did cut up all the veg, didn't you, babe? She said, oh, I noticed. Of course I noticed. I can take 95% of the credit though, if I'm honest.
Yeah, because you cut the chicken up and fried that.
People will be struggling to hear you because I've purposely left your mic back there.
Yeah.
You had to look down at your boobs then to see if you had your mic on, didn't you? So we're just having a little bit of a wander round. Let Sid do what he needs to do somewhere. Quite an interesting site this, because it goes off in all sorts of directions with little paths and roads everywhere. There's little separate sections like that bit down there. I don't know what's up here. Yeah, look at that, that's a little spot just there. Just completely encased by trees. And more sites up here. Yeah, we've never been on a site like this before, have we? Little spots sort of cut into the trees everywhere. It is quite unusual, it's nice. It's just that the pitches are very unlevel. That's the only thing. I'm pretty sure they said it was a 40-acre site. It's pretty damn big, isn't it? It's really quite unusual because you do really feel like you're on a little country road in the middle of the bush, and then when you turn around a little bit more, there's a ablutions block. And even though you feel like you're in the middle of nowhere, there's power and water on every pitch. Very different. Doing it fairly basic. So tomorrow is Angie's birthday, and we're planning on going for a birthday breakfast, aren't we? Going out for brekkie. We've spotted a place in town, and then beyond that we'll skip lunch, and we can't decide what to do for dinner. We was going to try and find a nice restaurant and do something a little bit more special, but we're kind of struggling to find somewhere that is appealing to us, aren't we? Sid seems to be leading the way here, but I'm not sure where we're going. Just in case anybody's noticed that Angie hasn't been talking too much on the videos recently, we've actually got a bit of a microphone problem, and Angie's mic has suddenly started doing a lot of crackling. So I've either had to remove the audio from Angie's microphone, or in some occasions like now we've left it back. We've not even bothered bringing it out. So we have actually ordered some new microphones that will be delivered to a friend of ours in Melbourne in the next couple of days, and we will pick them up probably in about a week or so when we get there. So we're just having to sort of muddle on for now. So you got a bit more of me and a bit less of Angie, unfortunately for you.
I don't think they'll be bothered.
What about missing you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure they will. You're
Not much to say.
Not like you're the reason that a lot of the males tune in anyway.
I don't think that's the...
Of course you are. That was actually quite a surprisingly long hike. This is a massive campsite. We really didn't have any idea how big it is, and because it twists and turns, we had no idea which direction we were going in. It came to an end in a road, and that's obviously one of the external roads, but we didn't know which way to go, so we've had to walk back all the way we came. So I think we've worked off the chicken stir fry now, haven't we? Go on, Sid. Sun's almost going down now. I think it's time for a cup of tea, Mrs. J. Come on, Sid. So it is the morning of Angie's birthday, and we've just been and had a little bit of brekkie, which I must admit I completely forgot to take a photo of. But it was only a breakfast burger, so nothing too exciting really. So we thought we'd let Sid, he's due a bath, to be honest, he needs a bath. So we thought we'd let him have a play in the sea. He loves the water, can't swim, but loves the water.
Right, do you want
So be
to
made
just
up with this
hold
now.
him a second while I take my shoes and socks off?
Yep. It's a little bit of a seaweedy beach, to be fair.
They've all
Beautiful
been.
looking
Probably,
sea.
Probably time of
Just a
year.
shame about the seaweed. I suppose they can't
Frozen
really do
at
anything
this
about that.
moment.
There's no point in clearing it up. It'll just come back in again the following day, I suppose. Sid's been spotted by looks like a Labrador over there.
We'll have a paddle in the water, eh?
He always digs. I don't know why he digs.
Probably thinks he's trying to catch a wave.
Yeah. Is that good, Sid? Oh, he's he looked at that big blob of seaweed then.
Didn't know if
Foot
that's
went
sure.
up while he had to think about it. He's sneaking up on it now,
Is
look.
it mist or is it
You what?
snow? But I'm careful.
Come on, let's go see.
Seaweed,
What is it?
Sid.
Come on.
Seaweed.
What is it?
It's
What is it?
seaweed.
Come on, have a look. Where's he gone? He's worried about this seaweed. Come on. What is it? Come see. Come see. Come on. What's that?
It's a rock, Sid. It's a
It's
rock.
a rock, Sid.
It's a rock. Come on.
Just a rock.
It's a rock. Come on. Shh, 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 shh. Scared of your own shadow, aren't you? It's only a rock. It's a rock. Come on.
Well, that was very pleasant. We had a few staffy versus seaweed situations there. I think in some respects the seaweed won quite a lot of the time. Is that good, Siddy? So it's still very hazy. Sky basically just looks white. But if you look up there, the clouds seem to be moving very quickly. So, not really sure whether that's smoke from the Grampians fire that we're still experiencing, but it doesn't smell smoky at all, which is very weird. It's almost just like a mist. I don't know whether the camera would pick it up, but you can actually see, if you look at the trees in the distance over there, you can see a mist sort of blowing through, but it doesn't smell smoky. So we're finally on our way to the goat farm. We've left Robe this morning, which was actually a nice little 2-night stopover. It was a lovely place, really, Robe. But I've spoke to Michael, the guy that owns the goat farm, this morning, and he said everything's pretty much not exactly back to normal. It's still a bit hazy. The skies here are nice and clear now. He did say it's going to be pretty windy there today and very hot, forecasting 39 degrees. So anyway, we're finally going to get to the goat farm. So we'll crack on. We've got another 35 minutes to go, and we'll see you there. Angie is, of course, tagging along behind. So we have arrived at the goat farm, and what a cracking place this is. So this is the Goat View Dairy at Millicent in South Australia, and this is where we are. That's literally the owner's home there. So we are tucked quite nicely under the tree for a bit of shade, because it is going to be 38, 39 degrees this afternoon. But just have a look at this for a view. What about that? Talk about $1 million view. That's amazing. So we are literally tucked away there, just nicely in the shade. And Angie's making a ham and cheese toastie. Life doesn't get any better. Michael and Nicola, that own the place, have another spot which is kind of up on the hill there. They essentially suggest in their advertising that you'll have the place to yourself, which we were more than able to do. We weren't bothered, and there's another couple coming up on the hill later today. So you very much get your own privacy here. But if you're looking for somewhere to stay, this is superb. We haven't met Nicola yet. We've met Michael. What a lovely fella. And they're going to show us around the goat farm in a bit, which is great. Can't wait. Sid's settled in. He's busy trying to catch flies. So this is Michael and Linda's home, which they've very kindly allowed us to come and have a look at the view and such like.
Beautiful.
Just look at that. Imagine living with that view day in, day out. That is absolutely amazing. Beautiful. And this is Maggie. And Maggie's just a little bit shy.
She's only 10 weeks.
Oh,
This
is she?
is Michael.
She's a
Michael
girl
is the owner.
Oh, she's only 10 weeks old.
Yeah, whippets are notoriously
Lovely.
babies,
Oh, really?
and they just adhere.
This is where Michael and Nicola
Yeah.
do their cheese making and such like.
Um,
This is the first time Angie's ever had Neat's goat's milk.
pasteurised slowly.
There's nothing wrong with that.
How
at
do you
all.
describe it?
That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah?
You wouldn't realise it wasn't cow's
Yeah,
milk,
you-
really,
to be-
would you?
No,
No, you wouldn't.
wouldn't have a clue.
You wouldn't really.
No.
It's a
If I
while
had
since
told
I've
you
had
the
just
certainty,
milk.
You probably wouldn't have. We did have one that was. We
There's
had frozen
nothing wrong
milk
with that.
from the last time.
So this is Nicola and Michael's back garden, and they're just going to show us the goats.
Brilliant. I've always fancied doing that. Oh, do
I've
they?
got a couple of these up. So this is a 16-ounce apple grown like that. It's a
Wow.
Cooking
yeah.
apples. Wow.
Massive.
Barcode.
Oh.
On table. So,
Like a
relation
pepper?
to pawpaw.
Oh, right.
It's called the champagne fruit. Has the most magnificent smell. Really well pomegranate.
Pomegranate
Wow.
Brilliant.
tree. Lovely.
Beautiful.
So you
Ah,
actually
there's a
get to
little
keep
one there.
them.
Oh,
Yeah.
And the fresh pomegranate. Have you had pomegranate?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
pomegranate.
So,
Dutch medlar.
Yeah, it's a really old-fashioned fruit.
Really?
And,
It's related to the
Little-
apple
oh,
and
yeah.
the rose.
So that was in
Same
your,
family.
so that's our boy. So the
Oh look,
the
there's the
big goat
goats.
there, that's a girl.
Oh yeah,
She's
yeah.
about 120 kilos. She's a bit naughty, so she's in with the boys today because she's jumping on things. She's too big to jump.
They're a lot bigger than the wild goats that you see.
Yeah, these are proper meat. They're dual-purpose meat dairy goats.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is where you saw the brown snake, is it, down here?
Yeah, he was in that shed there. So I had a brown snake in there.
Oh,
Right.
right.
And really weird, he just came out and the door shut after him, so I could see.
The brown snake's the worst one, isn't it? The bad one.
Yeah, second deadliest in the world. The taipan's the worst
Right.
up in Queensland.
Snakes.
Oh, right, yeah, so they'll follow. Yeah.
Yeah, so Michael built this for me
Yeah.
last year. He's
Brilliant.
never got anything in his life. Yeah.
So is this your
Awesome.
milking station?
Yeah. Even welded for the first time.
Yeah, but what was the
It's a very interesting hobby, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
All these, all the names.
But they've been really good here. So we've got a original hand milking stand over there, which
Yes.
I built. Much nicer at night time.
Yes.
We come down here about 7 o'clock. The kiddies will be playing, hopefully. Curly broke a leg.
Oh,
She's a one-horner.
Normally goats are put down when they break their legs, but she had a break that was okay to be fixed, so she spent 2 months in plaster.
Hello.
Oh yeah, she'll come on, cover you.
Hello.
No dramas.
Very tame.
So where's our favourite?
I always thought goats were a little bit on the aggressive side.
Oh, heavens, mate, the most cuddly.
Like they would run at you, you know, type of thing.
Manners from an
Yeah.
early age.
cute.
They are very tame, aren't they?
It's just the other day. So that's
Maggie's still learning what she can and can't do.
yeah. So fortunately we've got a beautiful boy just over there. He's just
Yeah.
that's Geraldine.
Goat called Geraldine.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Even though I've
yeah.
got a younger sister called Geraldine too.
Oh,
but
right,
she's
there you
named
go.
after the goat from there.
Oh.
Yeah, so they just come up.
They are. They do want stroking, don't they?
yeah.
They want to.
If you sat down, most of them will come up to you.
Would
Really?
they?
Oh yeah. Up to you, and she'll cuddle, and it's like having a dog. So
yeah.
she's at therapy, and that's her daughter that's underneath there. And she's a lovely goat, though she has a ticklish udder.
A ticklish udder?
Children. Ticklish. Oh, she's as ticklish as anything.
Huh?
Yeah.
I must be part goat.
No dramas at all, but then she won't let you do anything else. She's so ticklish. But she's a lovely goat.
Yeah.
She is lovely. They are lovely. I was really surprised. Then they are very affectionate, aren't they?
I mean, it's really
This one's
simple.
still pushing for like, give us another tickle.
Yeah.
Hey, Geraldine.
Big. But she
What
should
you
produce
doing?
a lot of milk, and she should be able to kid
What
really
you
well.
doing?
Yeah.
She's got the right design for a milking goat.
How long do they live?
14 years, 15 years.
Well, they've got a decent
6 months.
lifespan then.
10 to 15 years.
Lovely little goats. If she's like
It's
her mum.
lunchtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's staying. But unfortunately, nobody wants the boy, so he's going to go.
Oh.
The boy's the one at the back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he would be beautiful.
Right.
But nobody's wanting him at the moment.
Right.
So how old's this one? Is this grey in her hair or just a white
No,
colour?
No, she's just called what they call a roan.
Ah, right, okay.
She is,
Didn't know she was a bit older because she
a
got
year-
the freckles.
she's a year and a bit old.
Oh,
this one.
she's not, is she?
Yeah, she'll
I
be-
didn't know she were going grey. Not then, no.
no.
I'm amazed how
You
tame
said
they are.
Slow. Nobody
Wonderful. That's been amazing. Fantastic. Lovely.
Hello.
That's really nice.
wants him. You get a lot of Victorian style.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Just pull it off.
It's like a paper, isn't it?
yeah.
Got no wrap.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's there.
Not take all of you.
Oh, hold on. Back in this one.
That's surprisingly tasty,
tasty,
isn't it?
Yeah, it's not a hard one, but and it's just probably been smoked, so that's.
Well, thank you ever so much.
It's an interesting hobby that you can live off, isn't it?
Well, I don't know you can live on it. It costs a bit of money.
Well, yeah.
Well, wasn't that lovely of them?
Very interesting, isn't it?
It was very interesting. I couldn't believe how friendly the goats were.
Yeah.
And big. I didn't think they'd
They
be
are
that
very
big.
big. Yeah, lovely.
But nice that they're prepared to spend that time. That was lovely. Lovely
And
people.
explain it all. Yeah. We sit out here.
Right, let's see if Sid's still... Yeah, we'll sit out for a bit.
Hey, baby.
Oh,
Are you
you've been
okay?
asleep.
Have you had a boobies? Have you had
You've
a
been asleep.
boobies? Hey, have you had a boobies? Need to come out
Good
now.
lad. I bet we smell interesting now, Sid. Good lad. Well, that was a really nice couple of hours we spent this afternoon. Michael and Nicola's hospitality was amazing, wasn't it? They were really, really nice. They made us a lovely cappuccino. Nicola had made some bread and butter pudding with their own fruit and a bit of fresh cream, and it was lovely. We learned a lot about the goats. I didn't know there was so much to keeping goats, but it was really good. It was really interesting and just very nice. I can't recommend this place enough. It's really, the surrounding area is just beautiful. I'll just give you an idea of where we actually are. So the goats actually walked up into the paddock that's just beyond that fence there. Sid was very curious what was going on, because obviously while we were playing with the goats, we left Sid in the van. So I took Sid down and just showed him, and he got more or less nose to nose with the goats, and he was good. He was very curious. One of the goats got up on the rock and did what goats do and showed itself off. It was like it was modelling. It was really impressive. So yeah, it's been a lovely afternoon. Tomorrow we will go and explore Millicent, so looking forward to that, and also looking forward to sausage and baked potato and veg for dinner tonight. We've not had much to eat today, really, to be fair, so yeah, looking forward to that. Anyway, see you in the morning. Well, good morning. And believe it or not, Mike has given us the opportunity this morning to milk a goat. This is going to be interesting. Good morning. Look at them all there. Hello, Maggie.
Morning.
Hello, Maggie. Hello, darling.
Hello.
Do they
They're
look
all
forward to
ready.
this? Is this feeding time and milking time something they look forward to? Seems so.
Well, it will. It'll be a relief, won't it, if they're full? Yeah.
Maggie, leave it go alone.
Oh, straight in.
Straight
She's
in,
ready.
Oh, she knows what's in that
she's
corner.
Hungry.
Oh, she's totally unfazed by the noise, isn't she?
Yeah. Well, they're used to it, aren't they? Oh, look at that. That's easy, isn't it?
Really strong, he doesn't want to be picked up anymore.
Oh, I bet.
He's like,
So soft.
probably the last time.
Really?
Oh, really? Yeah, I suppose it is anxious. Oh,
A recently playing that comes to that.
yeah. Yeah. Oh.
The structure they needed for camels is a huge
I'm just waiting.
stainless steel
Hello.
holes.
Good
in
morning.
it.
Good morning.
They get very
Yeah,
affectionate
they're
when they're waiting
massive
for to be milked.
camels, aren't they?
Yeah. So,
They're just very affectionate all the time.
Come on, Gabby.
I can't be clever.
Easy as.
let's get you some
Sorry.
rain.
So if you think of that as the teat,
Yes.
those two fingers, and that's her udder.
Yeah.
As long as you do that one first,
Start
The
on
rest will come
first.
through.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's really simple. Well, it's not.
It was an act to
Your
it.
left cup.
It'll take 2 seconds.
Yeah.
But
right hand.
Nicola probably has it.
Ooh, this feels kind of rude somehow, doesn't it? Ah, look, there you go.
Yeah, do it a couple of times, and then you'll start to build up a rhythm. Ah, look at that. Sounds like a trooper.
Oh,
We can
yeah.
go on holiday now, don't we?
Oh, you can feel it sort of.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you really can feel it, can't you?
Yeah.
You're probably doing it way too slow.
Next thing you'll have your own goat in the caravan now. Oh,
Yeah.
we've got a goat we can give you.
Oh, that's amazing. I feel like we should get married or something though now.
That could be a wedding gift or something.
Let me swap it.
No, no,
Oh, go on, come on, you gotta
No.
you can't be this close and not have a go, babe. Go on.
If you could just do the hold the leg. If you hold the leg, that you can, and just touch her. Just do that. You're just going to feel for her. Just spend it time. Look at
So
her.
you go like that and then you just squeeze it down.
Remember the forefinger first.
Like that.
Yeah. Are you left-handed or?
No, I'm right-handed. No,
You sort of-
I'm not doing it. I'm
Okay, so watch.
No.
So, yeah, she's probably not got much. So squeeze.
You can feel it fill up underneath.
I've done that.
Yeah.
And I'm slowly
So
putting
you're
pressure.
squeezing
So
quite hard.
Yeah. She hasn't got a lot of milk, but if she had a lot of milk, she'd be
Oh,
really
bless
easy.
her.
Just
Oh,
pour out. Like sit. Like sit.
oh there you go.
Hey.
That'll do. Poor little
You
thing.
did really well.
I just I feel like I'm going to hurt her.
It feels a bit strange, doesn't it?
Yeah, bless
It's really
her.
difficult to milk.
Aw,
Good girl.
beautiful.
She's a beautiful like this one.
Aw, so gorgeous, aren't they?
Waiting the turn.
Yeah.
They seem to know the names as well, Nicola.
Sorry?
They seem to know the names, you know.
Yeah, they do.
Stop and look at you.
They
Yeah.
matter.
Well, they know they're going to get some food, don't they, as well?
Me, my turn. They come running up
Oh,
here.
yeah, I don't like that big noise.
They're all Mayura's cattle moving trucks that have been going past this morning.
Yeah, yes.
Quite a bit expensive for Australia.
Wow.
There's a lot of headbutting going on.
Yeah. Oh.
Look at this, put a bit of a pushing contest there.
It's all right when they've not got horns, isn't it?
Oh. Hey, oh, hang on, stop playing. There could be food coming. Oh, quick. Well, that was cool.
Yeah, very interesting. They're beautiful, aren't
We
they?
didn't think we were going to be milking a goat today.
No?
Yeah. It's quite up close and personal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Feel a bit like we should have had a cigarette afterwards
A
or
little bit guilty.
something. It was good though. They are
Very
very quirky
interesting.
animals, aren't they?
Yeah. See if Sid's had his breakfast.
Yeah. It's a good bit cooler today, which will be nice for having a bit of a nosy round. So we're going to go into Millicent this morning and see what that's all about. So Michael, from where we're staying, suggested that we have a ride out to Beachport. And that's exactly what we've done. We're going to call into Millicent on the way home because we need to do a bit of shopping. But just have a look at this view. We're currently on the scenic drive at Beachport. So how's that for a view? I hope you can see that okay. I've extended the camera up a little bit so you've got a better view than we have actually. But that seems pretty impressive to me. Lovely blue sea. It's nice, isn't it, babe? That's lovely down there.
Yeah, very rocky.
And the road just winds and twists and goes all over the place. It's quite cool. Seemingly it's a rock lobster sanctuary. There you go. Come on, honey bun, let's push on. What do you think of it, Sid? You like rock lobster? I like anything. A nice twisty coastal road.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, wow. Look at that. Lovely. As a point of interest, these are now all areas that we have never been to before. We've now reached the point where we're exploring new territory now, so this is all new to us. So this is the touristy bit of Beachport, which is very small. We have just had a drive around the residential area. There's some beautiful property, some lovely big houses with spectacular views. So it's a bit more of a residential town, I think, than anything else. But there is a nice little bit and a lovely big long pier around this corner, which we won't be walking down. It's actually quite windy when you get on the coast. There's the store. One shop sells all. There's the little cinema. And when I say little, it is little, isn't it? It's not like the massive cinemas back in Perth. That tiny little cinema. Yeah, the phone box outside too, yeah. Nice little play area for the kids. And there's the pier in the background. Just had a nice coffee in the Jetty cafe there and shared a ham and cheese toastie. This is a nice little frontage. Boat ramps there in the distance. Pretty windy. It's a heck of a long pier. Right, are we heading back to the car? And
Can do.
to Millicent? Okay, here we go. Fairly typical country type town. Dad's workshop. National Trust Museum. So you see this wall Angie stood in front of? Well, it's not a wall. It's actually a blade off one of the wind turbines. How big are they? Wow, that's a blade. So they're either 32 or 45 metres long, each blade, apparently. That's big. Come on, Siddy. Oh, a motorbike shop with not much in the way of motorbikes. So that is the bulk of the main town of Millicent, which is very nice. Fairly typical country town, but very nice and clean, isn't it, babe? So time to do a bit of food shopping now, and then back to the van, I guess. Okay, so we're back at the van. You'll have to excuse the wind. Can't do anything about that.
It's really breezy,
It
hasn't
has gone windy, but it's nice and warm still. We've had a nice morning wandering around Millicent and what was the other place called? Beachport.
Beachport.
Yeah, that was nice. So we got a bit of shopping. We're all settled in for the rest of the day. Back here now. Millicent had a surprising amount of very nice wall art, didn't it? So we'll just leave you with that, and we'll see you very soon with episode 6. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.